Hi guys, we're back. We're working on our recall. So we have Jake the Little Shepherd, we have Carson and Hershey are together, and I am going to watch them, and so that, you know, if there's any posturing or anything, I'm going to get Hershey down. All right, let's see what's going on out here. Oh, and they've invented this new thing. You know what? I don't see any of them, but it's just Carson, Jake, Hershey. Oh, good boys. See how they magically appear. And Hershey's liable to get... What are you doing?
Nothing, just getting
Crystal's just
more
flying
in the...
around. Hershey. So we've got our two behaviors with Hershey. Good. Good boy. And he's starting to just kind of go down all the time on his own, girl. All through. Anyway, they've invented this new thing that we have to get now, Crystal. Now that we're back friends with Neil, we wrote Neil. Neil is the one who has the little bulldog. And Neil has a bike shop where they have the GoPros and all that. But Neil was written out of the show for like 2 months, but we've decided to write Neil back into the show. Because Neil is cute. There you go. There, you got it. But he was being a bad friend. Neil was being a bad friend, and he would not help us do the paddleboard video with Nimble. But he knows all about the GoPro, so those two things. He's cute, and he knows about the GoPro. But what they have now is a dog harness that you can mount the GoPro on the front. So that would be like a really good one for Bluebee to do his fetching and stuff like that. So, but we got to get Neil over here to show you. So we'll text Neil in a little bit. And Neil was a good character in the show. I mean, you know, but he wouldn't help us do... Oh, I know what it was. We wanted him to help us do a... all right, see how Hershey doesn't like that puppy hand. We wanted him to help do a video of Thimble surfing so she could go viral, you know, and he wouldn't help us. By the by, another pig started surfing, so that ship has sailed. And where's Thimble? In a UK tabloid. You know, who knows what kind of expose they're doing on her. You know, yeah, she ended up in the tabloids because she couldn't surf, all because of Neil. That little puppy, I'm sure that it hurts when that little puppy bites, but he's going out in the water at least. Anyway, so we're going to get the mount GoPro thing, and Neil knows all how to do the, I guess there's a, and that's what we would need to get. There's a, like a remote control that you can turn the camera on, because I don't know, I can't figure that camera out. We'll text him and ask him if he sells the GoPro dog harness. I just saw it, so I don't know if it's new. You know, and we keep telling Neil to come over and visit, because, you know, he's never seen my little bulldog, because that's what Screechy is. He's got the same little bulldog. But we'll take Bricks over there to visit him. There you go. They sell the GoPro dog harness. We'll go get it. You know, either him or my friend Mason. My friend Mason, that's the TV producer. I talked to him the other day because our friend Sid is getting married. Or no, he's already married. Now the wife is having twins. Sid already has like 2 kids around the town. Jake? Yeah, I'm going to pop Jake right off of there. Jake is playing with fire when he's messing with Hershey. Anyway, so, well, we've got a better chance. Mason does not live around here, and Mason's really busy because he's a TV producer. So we have a better chance of Neil helping us with that one, but we can still do paddleboarding pig, you know, but I mean, if they put some kind of bad spin on this tabloid story of Thimble, you know, it's going to be all Neil's fault. If she could have been, you know, who knows, in People magazine if she learned how to surf. No, she ends up in some, basically, UK version of the National Enquirer. All right, so let's get Carson. Carson. Good boy. He's going to outrun that puppy. Carson. Oh, he took a little detour so he wouldn't have to be near the little puppy. Look at that little puppy. Looks like a little shotty. get some, you know. And the other thing the GoPro harness would be cool would be when they do all the group video or even the swimming or whatever, leaping Labradors. The only problem would be, what if the other ones try to tear the harness off of them? Now that I could see. When you try to do a leaping Labrador video today, okay. Look at those two go. Look at them, Ann, side by side. Jake? Anyway, look at them go. Boy, they're both good swimmers. So, let me see what else is going on. Well, I did send Dave a message last night. And I'm supposed to not be bugging Dave. I vowed not to bug him. But I sent this gift. I don't even know if I was supposed to send a gift. So I said, I hope they gave you that gift. But then I'm going to try to be a better fan. I don't know how to be a fan to anyone. I need to get some pointers for Crystal, because she used to be a fan of, who was it?
Oh, God. JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, but he doesn't sing, does he?
Oh.
Does he?
No.
Backstreet Boys?
Oh, no, New Kids on the Block.
Oh, New Kids on the Block. New Kids on the Block. Yeah, Crystal was going to marry all the New Kids on the Block. I said,
Dylan.
Crystal, there's your former husband. I showed her Donnie Wahlberg. She's not believing it's him. I said, yeah, it is. I was trying to explain to her the syndrome. I was talking about this guy, Evan Taubenfeld, who is in this Avril Lavigne. This kid is painfully gorgeous. Not anymore. So, same thing with Donnie Wahlberg. She doesn't even recognize Donnie Wahlberg. She was going to marry Donnie Wahlberg. Her name was Crystal Wahlberg. And now I showed her, I go, there's Donnie Wahlberg. She doesn't like him anymore. You know, whereas really like Dave gets better looking. Dave gets better looking. I'm sorry. Dave is good looking. All right, that's Neil. He's checking on the harness. I put, okay, we wrote, which Neil doesn't know that we wrote him out of the show. Yeah, that was Crystal's, you know. So maybe she's not the best one to get fan advice from. She was going to marry Donnie Wahlberg. All right, I'm going to wait till that dog turns his head. Come back this way. You're not going to really do it when they're coming to you. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever watched that show Wahlburgers, but, you know, there's the older brother that has the hamburger shop. I've only seen it a couple times. And then there's Donnie, and then there's Mark, who's drop dead gorgeous. I mean, he got the looks in the family. The other two, not so much. Carson, good boy. OMG. Carson! When they start rolling around like that, now he was on his way as slowly as he could get there. I was adding my nip right there, though. Tap, tap, tap. So nice out today. Anyway, so I vowed, I just told Dave the reason I mailed the gift to his talent agency or whatever was I might never get to another show. My dream is not like Sven to meet Dave or anything like that. My dream is for Dave to be the success that he deserves. Dave, unfortunately, is suspicious of this and thinks I'm some lunatic. He's not the only one. All right, come on, let's just go around this way one time, and we'll do the other group. Molly! But I have to tell you, in a way, it was kind of, you know, Hershey? I've got to tell you, I'm on a major hang-up on Ben Nichols. Ben Nichols, bad boy front man of Lucero. Women are just throwing themselves at this guy. Oh, throwing. And this guy's walking along, women are just throwing themselves at this guy. Dave too, though. There was that one, you know, and I could see Dave thinking I was weird. If, you know, when I was at the show, there was some girl and she was right up in the front, and this is like that at Dave. The whole show. Me, I was blending in. He still spotted me. You know, and then called me out, and in a way, I think he kind of insulted me. Oh, but this goofy girl that's up there, you know, oh no, she's probably getting autographs, free T-shirts, everything. Not me. I don't know what you think you're doing in those bushes. This is a perfect chance. Carson! Put the brakes on. Good boy. I'm going to tell you some of that is because I had just used the nip on him a minute ago. But would Molly, I said, would Molly just run off? Anyway, that's my next dream, is to get to get Ben Nichols. Hershey, I'm going to tell you what, they don't come out of those bushes here shortly. I'm going to start hitting some nicks. Good boy. For all we know, the possum family could be in there. I'm going to tell you, that little puppy's going to be tired out. My dream was to have Dave on my YouTube. And you guys remember, I won that Skype session with Dave and I didn't take it. That right there ought to show him. There's not probably another fan that wouldn't take that. I said, there, go, Dave, Dave, Dave. You know, I think he just finds me annoying because I gush over him so much. I can't help it. Can't help it. He's insanely good looking. And I mean, he writes these unbelievable songs. All right, it's going to be Biketoberfest. You guys need to hang on to your, Oh, you know what? Maybe Neil will be having some kind of event at his shop, because Neil has a bike shop. And so last time, that was Bike Week. Remember he had the Pitbull and Paroli thing?
Yeah.
So I got that on tape. That was a good episode. All right, I'm gonna let that dog down that way a little bit. Anyway, so that's Kelly's new dream, is to have Ben Nichols on her YouTube. Got Dave on there, and my Dave video is very, very popular. 75% of the people that watch it are guys, though. And I was trying to explain this to Matt. He couldn't understand. Perfectly straight men fall madly in love with Dave. They fall madly in love with Brian Fallon. Carson? Oh, good boy. Good boy. He thought about it a second right there, though. They fall madly in love with Brian Fallon. They fall madly in love with Chuck, because that guy Stefan, madly in love with Chuck. They fall madly in love with Dave. They probably fall madly in love with Ben Nichols. All right. Carson! Uh-oh. Well, he was wearing a little shepherd. Look at that little shepherd. Look at all, you see all his shark mouth? Hershey, good boy. You know, and you can see right there, he was kind of pulling a little bit of the bully beat down on Carson, so that's why I got him out of there. All right, guys, we got to go get the next group out. More updates on, and then, stay tuned for the Neil character, who's now going to be. You guys never saw him, Penny Family. He was written out of the show before you guys came into the picture. But we'll write him back in, and hopefully he will get that GoPro harness, and we can put that on one of them. That'll just be another thrill. Bye, guys.